umbrella, sira siya. Like, wait, let me show you. Kita mo ba? Sira siya. But ginagamit ko pa rin. Kasi sayang pera natin. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Annette or Annie, a second year student taking up BA Sociology at UPLB. So before I begin the video, I just want to say, malapit na magpasukan, kaya before tayo mag-aral, magbalik-aral ulit, I wanted to make a video about what's in my bag and 19 things I wish I knew before entering university. So, quick update before I start this video or start talking. I really hope that everyone was able to get into their dream universities and get their dream courses, and if not, I hope everything goes your way and maybe you can play this video in the background, or I hope you find entertainment in this. So let's begin. Okay, so let's begin. So the first thing I'm going to show you is obviously the bag first. So ito yung bag na ginagamit ko halos araw-araw sa pasukan. Minsan nagpapalit kasi ako ng bag kung medyo mabigat yung dala ko or ayaw kong gustutin yung mga bagay-bagay. But ito usually yung ginagamit ko. And this is gifted to me by my best friend Nika. It's a super sturdy bag. The zippers are thick. Ang ganda nga. And then there's 4 compartments. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's start with the front pocket. At the front pocket we have my wallet and then my ID. So the thing about me is that I like cute things. I try to have something cute somewhere. Kung i-bedazzle ko man or my notebook or anything. It just keeps school fun and interesting for me when I study. So that actually kind of, like the wallet kind of relates to my first thing I wish I knew, or I guess tip, is 1, allocate a budget for school supplies and printing. So although education is free and you have a dorm to worry about, perhaps commute, I think you should always, or like, I always set aside a budget to print readings or buy new pens when I lose them. So yeah, school supplies, and you need to buy those blue books once in a while. And if hindi ka man heavy on printing, just set aside money. Really, you never know when you need some textbooks siguro or a new lab coat. And 2, settle with a fulfilling diet. This is also monetary, so I'll keep holding this wallet. When it comes to diet, I won't speak on those who have dorms because luckily I'm grateful that I do not dorm. I live in the area, so when it comes to having a diet or no diet at all, basta budget mo, na-try ko kasi dalawa. Una, I tried to eat more frequent small meals. Example, parang hindi ko mabigay example. Kaso just think like small frequent meals. And then I also tried another one, which was a heavier lunch, tapos small snacks. And that one works for me better kasi I have tendency to binge eat kung ano man kinakain ko. I just like eating. So the bigger meal helps me to manage my budget daily. And inside this wallet, actually, it's my bike key. So 3, biking is worth it. So I don't have a car. I don't, like, I mean, yung mga friends ko naman, may kotse naman sila. Kaso hindi nila masyado dinadala sa UPLB. And I have friends din na nagbabike around campus. And I can truly say, biking is worth it. Example, you have a GE class sa old cast building sa basement. Tapos, after nun, may HK11 or HK12 ka sa Copeland. Eh, bawal naman masyado ma-late if your professor is strict. So it's either you commute or you bike. And I think biking has worked significantly well for me because I manage my time. Yung kalaban mo lang dyan ay yung ulan kasi bawal mabasa. At least bike ko bawal mabasa or kakalawangin siya. Yeah, so I think biking is worth it. And another one, number 4, student assistant is worth applying to. So I am a student assistant. I was and currently am a student assistant. And honestly, I can say that it's a great experience. Freshmen can apply in their second semester. It depends on your number of units. It depends kung anong kaya mo, kung saan ka man nag-a-apply, kung anong kaya mong gawin. But I think if you have spare time and you need or want to make money or you want to garner experience, gawin mo na. Kasi like, nandyan na siya. And you can interact with other admin, other faculty, as well as other students kung may co-SA ka dyan. Yung co-student assistant ko, so naging best friend ko na siya. So yeah, I think biking and student assistantship is worth it. So, okay, so sa front compartment naman, ito. Tinanggal ko na siya. Too big. So, when it comes to UPLB, or at least my university life, lagi dapat akong may dalang tubig. Sobrang init. Sobrang init sa UPLB, kaya lagi akong may dalang tubig. And if you have a hydro flask or, I don't know, any other tubigan, whatever, I do recommend it kasi mauuhaw ka talaga sa kakalakad mo around the campus. And aside from that, na sobrang init sa LB, dapat may payong ka din. Bakit? Kasi, obviously, you need, ayaw mo naman ma-sunburn or magisa yung katawan mo or something. At minsan, biglang uulan. So, dapat may dala kang payong. And this umbrella, sira siya! Like, wait, let me show you. Kita mo ba? Sira siya. But ginagamit ko pa rin. Kasi sayang pera natin. Ayan. Like, there's tape po. But then, sasayangan kasi ako pag hindi ko to gagamitin. Yeah, so dapat may dala kang payong at all times. Promise. Dapat, hindi lang sa init, yung biglang uulan. So, we got the umbrella and the water bottle. In the front, para easy access. And it fits. Okay, so nandito na tayo sa part na pinaka-chunky, yung gitna. Okay, unzip ASMR. Okay, best zipper ever. Anyway, so, oh, this is a Kipling bag. I don't know how to pronounce it, kaya hindi ko nabasa kanina, but I think it's Kipling. Anyway, so the two things I'm going to show you in my bag are these 2 spray bottles. Yung una, it's alcohol. Actually, I also suggest bringing wet wipes if meron kayo. Kaso, I don't like buying them all the time. Sasayangan ako sa pera ko. Kaya dinadalan ko na lang yung spray bottle na alcohol ko. This is for alcohol and this is for perfume. So I bike to school and I need to dry myself up. I need to wipe my sweat again. I need to prep for classes. Minsan nga po mapasok ako na sobrang sweaty na nagdiretso bike tapos pasok na ako. So I do have perfume and I have alcohol. And then when it comes to school supplies, I also have 4 ball pens. Ito 7 pesos to. Gumagana naman siya and I like it. And yung way kasi ng paghawak ko ng ball pen ganito. Left-handed kasi ako dati. So, and then yung teacher, parang ayaw niya na left-handed or left yung ginagamit pagsulat. So, sabi niya, you should use your right hand. And hindi naman ako tinuruan. And hindi ko na-gets. Kaya ganito na ako magsulat. And I also have 4 kasi minsan yung barkada ko nang hihiram ng ball pen. So prepared now. And then I also have sticky tabs. This is 30 pesos sa Paponese. And these school supplies bring me to my next tip. Tip number 5. Have capable study habits per course. So, it depends naman kung anong degree program mo. Kaso, example, may GE course ka, no? And your GE course is heavy on, let's say, group work and presentation. So, you would think na, wala masyadong pag-aaral doon, but then, you would need to be equipped with certain things, like, your study habit would have to be advanced reading para may maambag ka sa diskusyon. Or, if you have a major or sociology student ka, and reading heavy yung professor, which is, anyway, just like reading heavy yung professor, either mag-advanced reading ka, read the day before, read on the day, or maghingi ng notes sa kaklase mo, and then just exchange ideas, magtanungan kayo. Every course is different kasi every prof is different. Yung way nila ng pagtuturo, yung pag-exam nila, yung hinihinging requirement nila, iba-iba. Kaya you should adjust based on the course na inaaral mo. 6. There is no singular exam week. So ito, hindi na tayo high school. Ito yung pinaka-ayaw ko sa university is wala kaming singular exam week. Kakailang, sorry, may exam ako. There was a time nung freshman ako na since October pa, my friends and I were trying to say, tara, magkita tayo, ganyan. Pero hanggang December, yung mga sagot namin, sorry, may exam pa ako. Sorry, may paper pa kasi ako. So, yeah. Apart from different teaching styles, different grading systems, there's also different exam weeks. Yung mga friends ko sa BS Chemistry at saka BS Nutrition, iba din yung schedule nila ng exam. So, medyo mahirap makipag-date, meet, hang out. Kasi iba-iba yung schedule per college, per course, per degree program. And 7, you're going to be classmates from other degree programs and colleges. So ito, if hindi nyo alam, yung mga nagiging kaklase mo sa isang course, example, what's a GE? Communication 10, Com 10, Critical Perspectives in Communication. Yung mga nagiging kaklase mo doon, iba-ibang college din. We have CDC or DevCom people. May mga naging kaklase rin ako na taga-CAFS, Agriculture and Food Science. Madami kang magiging kaklase. So, you'll see them around campus minsan, or minsan you won't kasi ang layo nila, kagaya ng vetmed sa amin. Kasi I'm from the College of Arts and Sciences. So, ayun, you get to meet people with different perspectives, different schedules, different backgrounds, different degree programs and careers in life. So, it's a good experience, I think. And 8. Actually, I'll say the other one first. 8 will be there's still group work. So if you think na in college like, wala tayong pakialaman dito, graduate na lang ako. Hindi ko na kailangang makipag-usap sa mga tao. No, that's not true. Kasi may group work pa rin sa mga GE mo or sa mga majors mo if may presentation, ganyan. Ayan. So, maybe partnered work, maybe group work, maybe class discussion. So, kailangan mo rin makipag-usap. And 9, actually, malapit na mag-pre-enlistment or pre-rog season sa amin. By the time I'm taking a video of this, it's actually August 11, and nakaschedule kaming batch 22 sa August 17. So, just a tip or a pat on the back sa previous Johnny, when it's enrolling season, or when you're enrolling, just get units. Period. Kasi minsan kasi nag-enroll tayo, tapos wala kaming makuha, kasi wala lang slots, hindi ka na naka-waitlist, madami kang kaagaw kasi ibang batch ka. So when it comes to that, just make sure you get units because minimum units is 15 at this point. So yeah. And before I move on to the other parts, let's continue with my notebooks. We're still on the topic of pre-rog, by the way. So, starting with my notebook, this one. When it came to college, wala na akong, nung first sem, ng freshman year ko, may mga individual pa akong notebook ganyan. Kasi hindi ko masyadong ginamit. Either kasi online class siya or hindi ko alam. Pero hindi ko siya nagamit. Nung second sem, nung medyo fully face-to-face-ish na siya, hindi na yung gumamit ng mga notebook. Oo, hindi masyado. I printed my readings, tapos dun na ako nagsulat. Or, gumamit ako ng yellow pad. Your college fantasies and expectations are true. Yes, dapat may dala kang yellow pad. Kasi minsan, may hinihinging half, 1/4. So instead of just buying everything, ewan ko, for me, instead of buying everything, ito na lang yung dinadala ko. Tapos naghahati-hati kami ng mga friends ko. Yeah, so this notebook is what I will be using when it comes to where I will put my readings. Sasaksak lang dito. Mga readings ko, mga annotations ko, mga sinasabi ng professor ko, sinusulat ko dito. And that's why I bought these tabs para malaman ko which course or subject, same thing. Which course or subject yung sinusulatan ko. Example for AERS 160, which is rural sociology. I'll assign yellow para makita ko agad. Or when it comes to, ano bang kuhan ko the SEM? POSC 10, which is Principles of Government and Politics. I'll assign another color. I'll assign orange. Para makita ko agad and hindi mabigat yung dadalhin ko sa klase. So, yellow pad and notebook. So, another notebook I have here sa bag ko. Another notebook? Tama. This one. This is my journal and also my to-do list notebook. Lifesaver. So, dalawa na siya. I like brown notebooks din. Cute din yung cover. Yeah, I'll finish this. Yeah. So, this one, dalawa siyang notebook, as you can see. Yung una, it's like a to-do list. Kung anong pwede kong gawin within the day. May orasan din siya para masusunod ko yung schedule ko. And again, mostly time management. Because that's important. That's a very important skill. For me, kasi I have to balance, let's say, my student assistantship with ACADS ko mismo. And kung ano oras may ulan para makauwi na ako. And this one is my journaling. I will blur that. So journaling. I think it's very important then we have to make time for ourselves to recuperate, to recover, to readjust. Yeah. So I bring a journal din to school just in case na ma-overwhelm ako or something great happens. Masusulat ko na agad. Before I move on to these little baggies na meron ako dito, just check. Oh yeah, I have this small notebook. It's so hard to show you what it looks inside. Pero yun. See the two bottles, the ball pens, Kipling. And then the tabs, the notebook again. And then we have this na nakatago. It is a little notepad. So just in case may kailangan akong bilhin, may nakalimutan ako, or if may hinihingi sa akin na document, susulatan ko agad dito. I have a hard time remembering actually what I need to do minsan. Kasi space out kasi. So I write things down here. It's flip through. Very easy. Look at it. Flip through. And I also have a pencil just in case I need one. And before I proceed, I'm going to be talking... before I proceed with these two, I'm going to talk about the next tip. So, tip number 10, or learning number 10, pwede ka mag face-to-face pre-rog. Nakikita ko din mga kaklase ko, ako din, nag face-to-face pre-rog, or instead of saying pre-rog, I don't know, begging to get into their class. You literally show up sa isang professor sa class niya respectfully, and you can talk to them, tell them your reason why you need this class, or why you deserve the slot, or just reason out with them. Minsan yung professor kasi nagpapasit in, and then they'll decide after kung kaya nila. It depends kasi on how many slots they have in a class. Minsan 25, minsan 30, yung iba 40 or something. So, it really depends on the professor. And yes, you can go to them. 11. Follow OVCSA. Follow OVCSA or your student council on Facebook. Madaming mga events dito sa UPLB. Minsan may nangyayari or minsan may mga ganap sa art gallery or college week. Oh no, not college. Institution week or unit week, ganyan. Or may mga art festival, competition, raffle, ganyan. So, in order for you to know what's happening, you can follow them on FB. Yeah, so I think out of all of the social media that you need in college, at least for UPLB, it's got to be Facebook. It's gotta be Facebook. Minsan kasi yung OVCSA, I think, or yung LRC. Kasi yung LRC, Learning Resources Center? I'll correct my thing later. Basta yun. They have tutorials. So, if you have Math 27, Econ 102, hindi pala. Math 27, Bio 30, Chem 18. Ayun, usually nagpapa-tutorial sila sa SU, Student Union. So, follow them on Facebook. 12, eto pera na naman to. So, set aside money for stickers, tickets, and theater productions. I cannot stress this enough. Like, if you have a budget, how I set things is I have a budget for food, printing and school supplies, syempre PLDT namin, and emergency bike things. If na-flat ako for some reason, if nabasa bike ko, I save it up. And another thing is leisure. If there is tickets I want to buy to a theater production by ComArts or Umalahokan, may pera ako. If there's stickers I want to buy sa Feb Fair or fundraising ng student council, may pera ako nakaset aside. So, yep. 13, validate your library ID and validate your library ID. Like, nothing much to say about that. You just have to validate your ID. Kaya yung ID ko kanina, let's go look again. ID ko kanina, may sticker. Let's just remove my name. And my number here. There you go. Kita mo, may sticker siya. It says, legit akong tao. Sa UPLB. Ayan. So, it's important to validate your ID para makapasok ka talaga. Which leads to number 14. Know your Wi-Fi spots. So, if yung tanong mo, may signal ba dyan? Mahirap makakuha or makahanap ng signal sa LB or mabagal lang. Or mabagal yung Wi-Fi. We do have a university-wide, or at least my phone can reach it, UPLB Wi-Fi. Minsan may mga spots talaga na maayos. Example, yung old CAS building, yung nasa likod ng oble. Like, if you just sit there sa one of the benches dun, ayun, nakakaabot yung Wi-Fi dun. Or, you can also try sa baba. Sa second floor sa UPLB library, main library. Ayan. It's a nice spot, may aircon din. And SU, the Wi-Fi there, it depends kung anong device gamit mo. Yung phone ko, mabilis siya makapick up ng Wi-Fi for whatever reason. Pero yung iPad ko, hindi. Hindi ako sure dyan. Pero ayun. And yeah, so just walk around campus, figure out where the Wi-Fi is. And sometimes, your own department has Wi-Fi. Example, sa DSS, may Wi-Fi din kami. Or sa DHUM office, may Wi-Fi sila. But of course, if you go there. And tip number 15, before I go on to the pockets. Tip number 15, read the UHS and document requesting procedures on the nearby bulletin boards. So, at least this is kind of similar to high school, like, aside from the fact that we don't have the same exam week. This kind of nostalgic to high school, at least. May mga bulletin boards around my area. Hindi kasi ako sure sa ibang colleges, but at least for CAS at CDC. And ano pa ba? Oo, sa CHE rin, sa College of Human Ecology. May bulletin board sila dun. And it tells you how to request for documents. Example, transcript, true copy of grades. Or if you need a shifting form. Usually may FB post din sila, or you can look sa bulletin board nila. And that leads me to the next pocket. We have this one. And UPLB lahat bading. So, in this one, ito yung dating wallet ko. Kaso I don't like holding it around. So, inside here, wala lang, charger lang sila. So, it's my... Wait, let's go take it out. Ay, nahulog talaga. So, my earphones na walang earbuds kasi nahulog earbuds ko during commute. I was listening to music tapos ginalaw ko yung earbud. Ayun, nahulog siya. So I need to get some. But I mostly have earphones all the time. Just in case I'm waiting for someone and they're not there yet. This one, iPad charger. I do bring a device to school, but I'm using that said device to record this video so hindi ko masyado mapakita. Then, we have my phone charger. And I would say, dapat lagi kang may dalang charger for emergency purposes. And of course, the adapter. Adapter ba tawag? Adaptive fast charging. Yes. So that's what's in this tiny, tiny bag. And what's in this bigger one is actually, dapat may panyo. Dapat may panyo ako. Kaso ginamit ko na. But just note that I told you panyo and wet wipes. I have sunscreen. This is 420 pesos. All I have to say. Please buy sunscreen. Sunscreen. And a mirror. And I bring lotion just in case for whatever impulsive reason I decide to wash my face or my face is dry. I bring lotion and lip pencil, chubby stick. So this is just like some girly bag. Yes. And of course, nandito yung phone ko sa bag ko. Credits to my wifey Lena. She gave this to me. Matchy kami in that aspect. And my phone case and my phone. Oh. Do not disturb. So that's what's in my bag. And since I'm done talking about what's inside my bag, I'm just gonna continue talking about the tips. So let's continue to tip number 16. So go to those org orientations and free dinners. So since I don't know who's going to watch this video, but if it came to me as a freshman, I attended a lot of org orientations. Not really a lot, just the ones that I was interested in and I knew about. And there are free dinners, and you can actually nothing, it's just a good experience. Just knowing that there are organizations around na pwedeng masalihan or pwede kang pumunta sa mga event nila kung meron man. Tip number 17. First year is a good time to make friends. So, first year is kind of a hard year, I think, from my experience. Apart from the fact na kakatapos lang ng online classes and then babalik na kami agad sa face-to-face, there was dorm hunting that stressed out a lot of people. The prices were insanely high and tumataas pa siya. But I think first year is still that prime time to think, what kind of college experience do I want? And I think that's a very important question to settle, like straight off the bat. If you want a peaceful life, what does that mean for you? Does that mean you can't have an organization? Does that mean that you have to advance take your subjects? Does that mean, what does it mean for you? And I think while you figure that out, it's the best time na makipaghalubilo ka sa mga kaibigan mo or make friends in general. 18. Don't feel pressured to commit to organizations or anything at all. I didn't really commit to a lot of things. In my first year, I did Model United Nations. I was helping for the press there. Student's assistant. So that took up a lot. Quite. Helped around with Peliculab. And then there's varsity. So when it comes to first year, I really do advise that you take your time. I don't know, it's just an experience. You can figure out what you want to do. And there's a lot of things that might not actually go by planned. Example, you entered this degree program and you thought that you wanted to shift and you already committed to something. And then you aren't able to shift. It changes your plan. So I think first year is very volatile. It depends on how you want to take it. If you want to take it head on, challenge me, take it on. That's in the mindset you have. And that leads me to 19. Know how much you can handle before dropping a course or switching a degree program. And I think this is like really one of the most valuable things I learned sa first year ko. I took Econ 11 nung second semester ko. Kasi wala nang natira. Wala nang pwedeng kuhanin. Wala nang slot sa mga naging plano kong course na kukuhanin. So I took Econ 11, which is General Economics. I had a really hard time and I could understand the prob sets. I did well sa problem sets when it came to the examination. When it was like, what would happen to the curve if ganito ganyan? I could not handle it. Luckily, I passed. I don't remember, 2.5 ata? Yeah, I think I got 2.5. Or 2. I don't actually remember. 2.25. Basta yun. I did pass. Luckily, I did. And I just wanted people to know that you should know your priority. Do you want to get morning classes? Do you want to get afternoon classes? When are you going to fit the activities that you want to do? Do you prioritize this professor? Do you prioritize trying out new things? And if you feel like you can't handle the course load, are you going to push through or are you going to drop it? I don't want to give advice on that end because for me, sinabi ko na, no, I don't want to drop this course. I don't want to get into the mindset na, ang hirap nito, parang babagsak na ako. Hindi pa naman ako bumabagsak. So, I decided to push through with Econ. Pumasa naman ako. So, yeah, very valuable lesson. And those are all the tips and those are all the things inside my lovely, lovely bag. So, I hope this video was useful for you guys. And thank you so much for watching. Hoping to see you around. So, bye!